What's up, DC Boys and Girls? I'm Dominic from ComedyBoyDC, and I'm also here with my friend cameraman James as well.
Hey everyone, this is James Ackerman here. Welcome to Dominic's year-end review of 2016. So take it away, Dom.
Yep, this is my year-end review of 2016.
Finally, your record, first 25! Finally! Yes! Finally! Yes! Yes! Your record! There we are! Yes! Finally! You did it, Tom! Yes! Oh my god!
2016 has been the most difficult year for me and James this year. We've been very busy, we have to say. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Sky One's David Cross. Give me a shout out.
Every driver, what positions they're in and so on.
For every race that's ever happened, more or less.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Dominic, hello.
This result was given to me when James and his family went to the Comet Sports Awards 2015, and the host of the Comet Sports Awards so happened to be a former commentator on Sky Sports. When James told me about that the host is a former commentator, I was really amazed at what David Cross was talking to James and his family. James decided to give David to give me a shout out and made it into a surprise for me, which I want to thank James and Dave for making this happen. The second video I'm going to talk is my Team UK qualifying of when I got 4 best of best times on tape. It had been a year since I got together with Team UK, and nearly every Team UK sports circus had been asking James lots of times if I was going to the next Team UK meetup, and most of the time I have been incredibly busy over time due to my family having big plans over the weekends. And after non-sports circuit, the 7 mile had been approved, and I honestly could not believe that I beat my 363 record by almost 0.3, and that James and I beat our doubles record 3 times and beat the 17 seconds by getting into the 15 seconds, which is absolutely amazing. And I want to thank everyone for really supporting me during the qualifying, especially that I was quite nervous and beat my vision times, which I got in the UK Championships. It was pretty I couldn't go to Germany, as lots of sports stars really wanted to meet me. Hopefully I could possibly go to either the 2017 or 2018 championships. We have to wait and see. The next video I'm going to talk about is my first 14 video.
I didn't know it was timing.
This video is the most exciting and timely video James and I ever filmed. Unfortunately, the fan in my kitchen stopped working, and it was really hot in my kitchen, which made it absolutely difficult to make. I wanted to give up, however, James wanted for us to get a new record. But here's one thing, James and I agreed to, after the video, which is not to make videos any more sports like videos in my house due to the heat that goes on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is my 90th birthday vlog with an United game.
What is going on, DC boys and girls? This is James Ackerman here, and over here is the birthday boy, Dominic Carpenter.
This video was really going to be a vlog, however both James and his sister decided to turn this into an interactive game. This came about as James was working with his group at Oakers College making an electric music video called If We Wanted to Come Back by the Exit. However, James and his sister want to add in some humor to make it look as if his sister was going to give me the common newspaper. and the mega laundry rebel. However, we decided which James and the sister give my dad the newspaper and give me the mega laundry rebel. However, we had great fun making this video. The next video I'm going to talk about is the first proper vlog of when we went to defeat the bunnies.
What's going on, DC boys and girls? This is James Ackerman here, and I am over here with your boy Dominic.
Yeah, hello. This video was very much a sports tag and free video of James, his mom and myself going to Fahrenheit feeding the boys in a pretty farmer. Both are we enjoyed making a video on the boys were very adorable. James had a day off from college and I was already on my Friday off. And I used to have Fridays off from college, so James' mom decided to take me and James to Fahrenheit to feed the boys and see the other animals. So this was our Easter video, which I can happily do that again. The next video we're going to talk about is my Simpsons Road Rage gameplay videos.
What's going on, DC boys and girls? This is James Ackerman here, and I'm over here with your boy Dominic Carpenter.
Yep, hello guys. This is the first ComedyBoyDC gaming videos we managed to make after over a year for not filming any gameplay videos. James and I didn't want our series to die off, so we decided to make gaming videos of the Simpsons Road Rage, as well as Hit 1. Also, I couldn't believe what Grumba said. Oh my god!
He's did he say?
Yeah, I heard this from some Kobe suits. James and I were very concerned about that scene. I heard that first from some Kobe's video. However, James beeped out the parts on how Grumba is feeling. The reason why James and I have a problem with this line is because it is rated a PG-13 game, which both James and I felt that is not appropriate for this scene, and we felt it should have been rated an 11 or 12 plus due to making a joke which is not needed for a 3+ game. However, the other gameplay videos of the Simpsons Road Rage were pretty fun to make. Well, did very long of asking the characters I was considered to take him home every single time. The next video we're going to talk about is our first 13-second video on tape. We made this video on May Day as both James and I had a day off of college that day. So James's parents and my parents suggested for me to go over to James' house so we can make more sports-like videos and gaming videos. After numerous unsuccessful attempts of trying to get a new 333, 363 and circle records, James wanted for us to try and get a 13-second doubles records. So we were trying for 31 minutes and try and get our first 14. We first got 14.0 seconds, but then afterwards we finally got our first 13, which both James and I were really happy about.
98, we're definitely done for now.
The next thing we're going to talk about is my Simpsons Hit 1 gameplay videos.
It's all the wasps there.
Yeah, this. As well as making the Simpsons Road Rage videos, James and I were talking about the Simpsons Hit 1 during the filming of Road Rage. Once we decided to take a break from making the Simpsons Road Rage videos and start making the Simpsons Hit 1 gameplay videos, we were meant to make these videos last year. However, we didn't have much time to make these videos as my DC boys and girls wanted to see my sports like videos. I would definitely say the Simpsons Hit 1 videos are a lot of fun to make. However, there were some scenes of the gameplay videos which are hard to complete, as James is the main expert on how to complete missions, as he had 10 years of experience with the game. However, with me, I had 5 to 6 years of experience with the game. I won't give too much away, as the series of the Simpsons Hit 1 will still be continuing next year until we have beat the game. And yes, there were some missions which were awfully difficult and way too challenging to complete. Also, during scenes of the funny moments, James added to an amazing scene to make you all laugh. The next one I'm going to talk about is our first 13.8 video on tape.
It's me that controls them.
Again, after failing to try and get new 333, 363 and circle records, James just wanted to see if we could beat 1398 on doubles. and we did beat it by 0.18 seconds, which I was so happy about that.
We're done.
The next video I'm talking about is my first 26 on the cycle, and a new 363 record, all in 2 in 1. I was nowhere near expecting to beat 27047, as it's been nearly a year since I got that time. I was wanting to beat that time so badly. I was so happy when I finally beat that time. Too bad James had been beating any of his record for nearly 2 years. Lucky he's not infected by that. I was also glad I beat 6.699. However, in October, I got 6.491 on time, but it was actually deleted, which was a shame. But thank goodness James got a photo of it and posted it on my Instagram, and with the cycle, I am so glad I got 25 seconds. However, I'm still trying to beat that time. However, I somehow got 26 seconds multiple times for the cycle. Which that must be my consistency. Yes, hope I beat 25 seconds next time. The next local tournament is Premier League Round 2. Quite amount of Team UK stackers wanted me to complete at the Sports Second Premier League, as I couldn't complete at Round 1 of the Sports Second Premier League, so I was more than happy to take part. Although I didn't get any new records, however, I had a great time there and got really good times up there at the table. The next episode to talk about is my first $14.6 and the Premier League Round 3. I tried Premier League Round 3 as much as I did with Round 2. James and I were hoping to get 12 seconds on those, but ended up getting 30.6 seconds. I know James and Dave were about trying to get 8 seconds on those, which would take James and I very on time to try and get that time. However, I'm still amazed I got a sub 30 second cycle time up on the table, which I'm so happy about. I hope we go to Round 4, even though we're filming this on November 21st. The last video I'm going to talk about is when Super Local reached a time lapse of it of 1 million subscribers, and congratulations as well, Logan, you are awesome indeed.
What is going on, DC boys and girls? This is James Ackerman here, and I am over here with Dominic on Skype.
Yep, hello.
James and I were still amazed that Logan has reached 1 million subscribers. James has been watching Logan's videos since he had 7,000 subscribers, and what we were doing for this video was James was recording Logan going from 999.0.922 all the way to 1 million. To film this video, it took James 6 to 7 hours to film. However, the timer was about 14 or 15 minutes. The one thing James and I were not expecting to see was Logan went from 999.385 to 999.169. Which at first both James and I thought it was a glitch. But when James refreshed the live subscriber count and checked Sushi Break, we both thought, you're joking! And we both had no clue on how that happened. He has 216 subscribers at that point, so James has ended up having to wait for 1 to 2 hours so he can start recording. Logan reached 1 million subscribers, and of course, he did it!
He's done it.
Unfortunately, James couldn't raise his voice too loud. As his mum went to bed, James' dad was about to get himself ready for it. It was midnight, and it was a school night, so he wouldn't have praised his neighbors too much if he put a big loud reaction. But other than that, congratulations Super Mario Logan on reaching 1 million subscribers. You definitely deserve the 1 million. Let's hope you could possibly reach 10 million. Thank you so much, DC Boys, for watching this video. But anyways, please rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, subscribe now!